Hi, I'm Dr. Tiffany Shelton Mariol. I am a neuropsychologist and a published author, and on this channel, I share videos on how to intentionally get more things done so you can actually enjoy your dream life. And today I'm very excited because I'm going to be sharing with you 13 cheap purchases that are actually going to boost your productivity, and I'm going to jump right in. So the first one you may not have heard of. Actually, I hadn't really heard of it until this year, and it's actually a monitor lamp, and I use this lamp way more than I actually expected I would use it for. I use it for overhead lighting when I'm doing like bird's eye content like plan with me's and things like that, but I also use it more typically in my productive daily work. When I'm doing Zoom calls, you can turn it to face you to get really good lighting so you're not looking a mess when you're doing your team calls or your Zoom calls. But I also, when I'm just writing my reports, because I'm a neuropsychologist, I write a lot of reports and my eyes get strained, and that was a big problem that I had, and it's actually the reason that I bought it. And so when you add a light to your monitor, like an overhead light for your monitor for either your laptop or your computer or your desk monitor that you're using, it actually reduces the strain on your eyes, and that over time you notice a big difference. So you can flip it. The one that I have, it's bendable, so I can use it. I have 3 monitors on my desk. I can use it for whatever monitor that I'm working on, and it's easy to move, which is really convenient. And then I can also use it to flip it on myself or to flip it overhead to do content. It's really great. It was really affordable, and it definitely boosts my productivity. Next up is a timer, and I mean a visual timer, not one on your phone, because your phone actually, if you use your timer on your phone to do things like the Pomodoro method, a lot of people have heard of the Pomodoro method for productivity, which is essentially timing yourself to do some deep work. I do 50 minutes on and then a 10-minute break to help your brain refocus, and then you're more productive when you come back to work, actually. People try to use their phone or even the app. They have an app on your phone, but the problem is what happens when we go on our phone? We get distracted. And as a neuropsychologist, I know firsthand all the distractions that come to us and take us out of our element, and our phone is one of the number one distractions. So you don't want to be using that to help you be productive if you can help it. So I recommend a physical timer. This one is really, really affordable one that I got on Amazon. And I like it because if you want it to be more aesthetic, like if your office is aesthetic, you can take it off and it's all white. So you can take off this like blue piece. I just keep it on because I like it, and it's like the one pop of color in my office, and it has this little rubber catcher. But if you don't like it, you can take it off. And what I like is, let me see, will this focus? You see how you can see the time in color? That helps our brains wrap around how much time we actually have left. And then you can also, that's the sound button to stop it on the top. You can also adjust the levels of the sound here on the back. So there's a low and a high sound, and then there's also 3 seconds for the timer or 30 seconds. So if you're really one of my neurodivergent queens or kings out there, and you have a 3-second timer and it goes off, and you'd say, oh, I'll go get it, but you actually don't. This one actually, you can adjust it to be 30 seconds. So it can really last a long time if you have a hard time shifting your attention. So yes, a timer, cheap purchase is going to help you be more productive. The next really cheap purchase that's going to help you be more productive, and it's very simple. It is having chargers all around your house and your office. I have bought so many of these little extra chargers just to put around, because you don't realize how much your productivity is affected by getting up to have to go charge your phone, or if you don't have one in the kitchen or wherever you're working. I create content, so if I have so many things to charge besides just my phone, and it just, those extra little seconds really just cost you a lot of time and cost you frustration, especially if you're a person that your phone is always dying. As far as like these blocks, I like these that I got on Amazon because it has the 2, so you can really maximize your space. And just putting chargers all over your office and your house, it's just going to make your life so much easier. Next up probably won't be a surprise to you guys because I am the creator of a planner, but it's definitely to have a paper planner. I am a hybrid girly, so I definitely, of course, have my digital calendars, I have my digital reminders, all those things. But when it comes to achieving goals and actually being productive, there is power, and research supports this. You know, I'm a nerd, I'm a neuropsychologist, that writing things down is actually going to increase your chances of actually getting things done and actually accomplishing your goals. I use my modAmbition planner, which is a 2-in-1 goal planner and 90-day planner. You can use any planner that you like as long as it is something that works for you and something that you're consistent with using. Next up, I have it's right near me because I'm actually using it, is having you a work bag, whether you're a guy or a girl. Now, I have 2 levels in my house and I actually work from home a lot. So having this has been a game changer, and I have another one that I take into the office, but just having you a work bag that you can throw in. I have my tech organizer bag in here. I have my pen bag in here. I can put my laptop and my iPad in here. That way, if I want to work on something in the evening, just grab this bag and I can go. If I want to go ahead and take all my stuff downstairs or on the main level, if I want to put content creation stuff in here, just having a bag that you can tote around your house if you work from home, or if you go into the office, having a separate bag than your purse is going to help you be more productive because you don't have to worry about taking things out on the weekend, all that kind of stuff. Next up is noise canceling headphones. So this is really nice because obviously it's going to help you be more productive by canceling out the noise, helping you not get distracted as much if you go to a coffee shop or even just working at home, those kinds of things. It's really helpful to have noise canceling headphones. I've found that it's helped my productivity a lot because it just helps me zoom in and focus, and it helps me with the next thing I'm going to mention in just a second. I didn't want to spend a lot of money on Bose. My husband has the Bose noise canceling one. I know Apple has some expensive ones. Like, I just want something that's going to get the job done, and these were it. They're very aesthetic looking. They have the vibe. I can barely hear myself now. They have the cushion on top, so they're very comfortable. You can see they have left and right inside. They're wireless, so you can wear them without the cord. What I really have been loving them for is editing. It just helps me when I do edit my own videos to edit the sound so much clearer because obviously I have the noise canceling on, and I use the cord actually when I'm doing that to plug it directly into my computer. I also got this cute carrying case. These were super affordable. I can't tell the difference. I use my husband's Bose all the time actually to edit before I got these, and can't tell the difference. And they were a fraction of the cost, super affordable, and also super cute. And then the other thing I was going to mention to you in reference to the headphones I listen to help me be more productive is alpha wave steady music. So if you have any problems focusing, especially when you're trying to do deep work, like work on projects, or if you have to write reports, or if you're in school and you have to write papers, listening to alpha wave steady music is very, very helpful. It helps your brain get into a flow state. And so while you're working, obviously it doesn't have any words to it, but it's a particular beat, a particular rhythm. You just type in alpha wave steady music on YouTube and it's free. So that's like probably the cheapest that we're going to get on here. And especially if you put it in your noise canceling headphones, it's going to help you just hone in, get into that flow state and actually do that deep work. The other cheap purchase is just candles. Aromatherapy. This is another thing that's going to help you get into a flow state. So the reason, or the way that I like to use candles in my productivity game, is to help me set a work routine. So sitting down at my desk, lighting my candles, smelling it, my brain starts to associate that process with getting into deep work. So the more that you can, give your brain certain triggers, the easier it is for you to sit down and actually get into a focused state of mind by having those little routines. The next couple of things are actually going to help you be productive in your work environment. So this one is probably one that a lot of people have. Wireless keyboards and mouses are just going to help you be productive by just helping you be more comfortable. So I have a keyboard stand that I put my wireless mouse and keyboard on, and I can sit back from my laptop. I also have my laptop on an acrylic stand, and I can just get really comfortable, and it doesn't feel like I have to be crouched up on my keyboard on top of my desk if I don't want to. So sometimes I put my keyboard on my desk, sometimes I put it on the acrylic stand if I want to sit back and write. And then the next thing that I recommend is all about ergonomic support. So I like to have a footrest under my desk, which I'll insert clips, both of these things. And I like to have a lumbar support under my bum. So the footrest helps you get into an ergonomic position. The one that I have, I really love because you can adjust the height of it, and I like mine tall, but then depending on the shoes I have on, you can make it lower as well, and that's really helpful. And then the one that I have in my chair for the lumbar support, it has this incline on the cushion that you sit on, which is great because it elevates your hips. So if you sit at a desk a lot, sometimes we can get really tight in our hips, which then causes low back pain. Obviously, you should be stretching, doing all those things, but having your hips elevated just a little bit above your knees is going to help you throughout the day. And the more comfortable you are, the more ergonomic support that you have is going to help you get more done because you're not in pain, obviously, and helps make the workday more comfortable and more cozy. The next really cheap purchase that I have for you guys that's going to help be a game changer for your productivity is a sunrise alarm clock. So having a good morning routine, I have my morning routine up on this channel, which I will try to remember to link below, but in order to have a good morning routine that helps you get more done throughout the day, helps you be productive by getting things done before, most people even wake up, the essential key factor in that is actually waking up early. And if it's been hard for you to shift into having a morning routine, maybe you tried in the past and it was just like pulling teeth, try a sunrise alarm clock. That might be something that's going to help you get up, because for me, I have to wake up extremely early to get up before my 2 toddlers. And so it's completely dark and your mind is kind of like, I just want to go back in the bed. I don't want to get up. Having this sunrise alarm clock sets the tone. So when you open your eyes, you're opening up your eyes to a lit room, but not only light, it's the type of light that mimics a sunrise. So So it really helps with your circadian rhythm, it helps you get going, and in the end, helps you get more done. Next up is this little case. So I have been seeing this advertised to me for a while. So I have my phone case here. It's magnetic. It's super strong. So I'm going to take it off though so I can show you guys, or maybe not. You can put it like this, and you can, have it sitting on your desk or in your kitchen when you're cooking, that kind of thing. For me, why it helps me be more productive is I create a lot of content. So it actually also turns into a tripod, and it can sit like this. So you have your phone taller. You can also turn it horizontal very easily, turn it back. So it's just been a game changer. Like if you're out and about and you need to create content, or if you're in the kitchen or you don't want to pull out the tripod. And then it also works as, to hold while you're typing, get things done easier. I just want to show you guys this because you're probably seeing it and wondering if it actually works. And I just want to come and let you know that it does. And it will probably make your life easier, especially if you create content. And number 13, the last cheap purchase that I have for you is actually this book, Building a Second Brain by Tiago Forte. This book is a game changer as far as, let me read the subtitle to you. A proven method to organize your digital life and unlock your creative potential. This is something that I have been wanting to read for a while, and I finally got around to reading it this year and implementing the strategies in it. And it has been really, really helpful just to streamline, get more things done, because in all the digital things that we do these days, from our work life to our personal life, sometimes it can be overwhelming. You don't realize how much it's really affecting your productivity. So I like that this book offers you just a clean, clear system to help you deal with all that, so you don't feel as overwhelmed. You feel more organized, and in turn, you actually get more things done. So those are my 13 cheap purchases to help you get more things done. I'm actually going to put up the video that I mentioned about my morning routine for you to watch next. Cheers to planning, manifesting, and enjoying your dream life. Namaste.